Good morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again, and you know the deal. If it's Wednesday for you, it's Monday for me. Let the rat race begin. Now, before I begin, I want to give a big shout out to Karen and a big shout out to Chris. Karen O and Chris B, good looking out. Now, I hope you saw some clips, if not the whole thing, of the CPAC, Trump's speech at the CPAC. He went on for over 2 hours. To be honest, I did not watch the whole thing, but I did watch a whole lot of it. And they need to change the name of CPAC to the roast of the world, because that's what it turned into. Trump was clowning. And he even said himself, I'm going off the script. This is what the people want. This is what got me elected, just being me. Feeding off the crowd, freestyling. And it was hilarious. And it was true. He said the new Green Deal, or whatever they call that. Now, you know, so bad he wanted to say the Green New Deal, or whatever the fuck they call that. He was clowning. He was saying how, you know, you want to get rid of all the electricity and fossil fuel. Is the only thing you're going to have is the wind. He was like, honey, is the wind blowing? I want to watch TV. The shit was hilarious. He was talking about the tariffs on China and how they work. And how people are saying, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. He was explaining how they work, how much money we're making now, how much money we were losing. $500 billion a year. They were just siphoning it from our wallets. Hemorrhaging cash to China. And Obama, and not just Obama, it went back to old slick Dick Clinton, old fuck anything that moves Clinton, when one of our aircrafts crashed in China and he let them keep it for 2-3 months before he got it back. You know, enough time for them to steal our technology. Then you got Obama's old punk ass pushover, fucking nerd on the playground getting bullied, getting his lunch money taken. Oh, here you go, China. I will take out my wallet and open it, and you can take out everything you need. That's what we came from. This is where we are now. A businessman in office handling business. The shit is so funny. He was talking about the fake ass news. He was talking about how they were clowning on his rally, but they showed up like hours early, say, oh, look, nobody's here. Well, of course nobody's there 5 hours before the event. And in the comments, people tell me, I hear a lot, Jericho, you're saying what we think. First of all, I appreciate that. But I also know how it feels, because we have a president in office who is saying what we think. Hell, he even said bullshit. I was like, hell yeah. I don't mind my president with a little salty language. You know why? I'm going to let you in on a secret. Check this out. Because I'm a fucking adult and I can handle it. Life throws more tough things at us than some language. But they lose it when Trump says a cuss word. But when he's accused of saying some countries are shitholes, well, they say shithole, what, over 100 times on TV? The hypocrisy is real, people. But I could give a shit if the president cusses. And they say, well, he's dividing the country and he's doing... Look, I don't give the president that much power. You're not going to divide me. You're not my barometer for how I treat people of different races and of a different sex. I don't first look to the president to see how I should act. I don't need him for that. They might need him for that. Maybe they didn't get hugged enough by mommy and daddy. Or I'm sure in some of their cases, just mommy. But I got enough love when I was a kid. I don't need to go to politicians for that, for guidance. Those days are over. I guide myself now. But that CPAC was great. And he just came back from Vietnam. Remember they were saying how he wasn't in good mental health and he's this and that, and is he going to make it? He's fine. But man, I'm telling you, it should have been a stand-up comedy show. HBO should have aired that CPAC. It was hilarious. off the cuff, dealing with the people. That's what we want, man. Give it to us real. We can handle the truth. I don't care what Jack Nicholson said on the stand. I can handle the truth. And respect me enough to tell me the truth. They forget. I don't know where this disconnect happened. I don't know where this got turned around. But they forget that we're in charge. We only need you to do what we tell you to do. That's it. You're the marionette. I'm the one holding the strings. You're not teaching me anything. You're not giving me guidance. You're not showing me anything. You're there to do a job. And the only job you're there to do is the one I tell you to do. And did you guys see, speaking of Trump and the TDS, I want to see TDS in the medical journal for 2019 because it is a real disorder. These fools, there were a bunch of people at Trump's star on the Walk of Fame in Hollywood. It was a bunch of white dudes in beige slacks, white t-shirts, and red MAGA hats, crawling around on all fours with dog collars and leashes on. And they were all like on his star in that whole area, crawling around acting like dogs. There's some group, I don't remember the name, some stupid acronym of, they're all young colored people, all a bunch of blue-haired, fucking lip-ringed, young colored folk and guilty white liberals who are probably mad at their parents because they make a lot of money and they're part of the patriarchy, man. But those are the ones holding the leashes. They're all dressed in black like they're some kind of militant fucking stormtroopers. But they're walking these fools around like dogs. There's pictures of kids petting them and shit. What parent would let their kid walk up to obviously a fucking crazy person and pet them on the head? And this all stems from some Twitter beef between Tommy Lahren and that so-called rapper, former ass shaker, Retardy B. Retardy B told her, watch what you say or some shit or I'm gonna dog walk you. So these fucking clowns decided to put this show together. What's even scarier is who the fuck is listening to what a rapper says on Twitter? Especially this ignoramus. Like my dad used to say, if your brains were dynamite, you wouldn't have enough to blow your nose. That woman is an idiot, and she has a baby. This numbnut is going to be shaping the mind of a child. Your next question, Jericho, is she married? Fuck no, she's not married. You don't need that anymore. That's passé. 2 parents to raise a child? That's old school. You can just do it by yourself now. Remember what they told us with Johanna Hayes, the congresswoman from Connecticut? She's a former teen mom. So it's so easy a teenager could do it, right? Let's celebrate that fucking fact. But I couldn't believe when I saw that shit. What kind of grown, where is the pride, people? There's zero fucking way that I'm gonna crawl around on the ground. Let's never mind the hygiene. We're talking about LA. No way am I crawling around on the pavement with my bare hands. That's disgusting. But what kind of fucking grown man is gonna crawl around on the floor with a dog leash on in public? Now, if you do that in your home, hey, good for you. Whatever you gotta do to keep that flame a-burning. But there's no way on this earth, maybe another one, but on this one, there is no way that someone's putting a leash on me and I'm crawling around on the fucking ground like a dog. What is wrong with these idiots? What the hell is... These people are crazy. Now flip the script. Let a bunch of white dudes get together and get a bunch of black dudes walking around on the ground on leashes with collars on and shit and see what happens there. See if LAPD SWAT wouldn't be there with guns in their mouth, ready to kill them. The media would be there in seconds. Look at this racist America that Trump has created. Trump's dog whistle has made these people do this. Now, doing it, I don't care. That's some weird shit, hell yeah. But it's the hypocrisy. If you're not going to cover one of them, don't cover both of them. If you're going to cover one, cover the other. But the mainstream mediocres don't do that. They pick and choose. They have a narrative to push. And the narrative is, no matter what you do under the guise of it's insulting Trump, do it. You could probably have a basket full of puppies and you put MAGA hats on them. They'd be okay with you throwing them over a fucking bridge. You could pull an anchor man on those puppies as long as they're wearing a MAGA hat. As long as they're wearing a MAGA hat, you do whatever the fuck you want to them. But it's a cute little kid with a lollipop. I don't give a fuck. Slap that kid. He has a MAGA hat on. What the hell is going on here, people? But let me get back to CPAC. Dang, that was a detour. It was great. It's always good to hear Trump get up there and say what we are thinking. It's good to hear that there's somebody finally in the White House who's working for us. I mean, it's happened before. Reagan was a great president. But that's been years. It's been 30 plus years ago. And we've had runny shit sandwich after runny shit sandwich in office. Not anymore. And you crazy ass liberals, please do your thing. Because you're only making his path to his second term that much easier. That's another thing he said. He's like, this Green New Deal bullshit. Let him keep pushing it. He's like, I encourage it. You're only doing me a favor. You're putting your insanity on display for us to walk by and go, oh, yep, crazy, yep, motherfucker's crazy. Yep. Socialism, yep, I don't want that shit. And speaking of socialism, your girl, Ocasio-Cortez, your motherfucks. Her womb is so polluted. She got my fucking baby, man. She's in a little bit of hot water, a little bit of financial trouble. She's all up Trump's ass about misappropriating campaign finances, bitch. You might have done the same thing. How funny would that be? I'm gonna keep my eye on that story because that might be a video in the making. People, you know what time it is. I gotta hop in this damn rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, utilize the PayPal link. Fuck you, Twitter. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.